What up? It's your boy Jarl, and here we go for another week of BBR D-League Season 3, week number 5. I'm up against my boy Tony, captain of the Austin F.C. Verdeerlings. We're both not doing that great. Him along with my friend Muffin, they're both 0-4 right now. I am 1-3. Yeah, three of us probably not making playoffs at this point. Unfortunately, it is a team kill between Tony and I. Probably my best draft homie in this league out of the many I got. But he's the one I've been helping the most. He's been helping me the most as well. And just a good friend of mine. Overall, it's a very scary matchup. I'm going to be honest. He's got a lot of threats. Let's just start off with the roster. We got his Terra captain being King Gambit, Gouging Fire, Lander Asterion, Tentacruel, Azumarill, Mesprit, Raichu, Registeel, Red Bombi, and Arboliva. Top two mons being super scary. In mocks, I've gone up against Terra Ground and Terra Fairy King Gambit, which both can be problems because Terra Ground allows to hit Heatran, and Terra Fairy is just specifically mostly just for like fighting types. And then if I use a ground type move, it's like neutral against it, so it's not the worst. But yeah, Dragon Dance, Gouging Fire is spooky. Azumarill causes a lot of problems. Tentacruel, he's basically forced to bring it. It's basically his only spinner. I got a lot of Pokemon that can set up hazards. We also got to be worried about Sticky Web, so that's potentially bad as well. Basically, everything on his team has caused problems. It ranges from basically everything. And Mox, I didn't have the best of time. I'm gonna be honest, this matchup is very, very, very good into me. I don't have a lot of good options against Tony, so we're just gonna make best with what we do this week. I think I basically have to win every match of this season to make it into playoffs, so I gotta win 4 in a row, and hopefully we start with this game. But first off, we got a Harlem, our Heatran, Rocket Air Balloon, Flash Fire with Magma Storm, Earth Power, Lava Plume, and Substitute. Air Balloon along with Flash Fire makes us pretty immune against the Gouging Fire if he doesn't use a Dragon type move to break our Air Balloon, so it can't Earthquake us and it can't hit us with a Key Crash or Flare Blitz because we're awfully immune to both. We can actually Earth Power it, I think, twice to kill it, which is good as well. If it wants to set up with a D-Dance or something, we can substitute. I'm running also Magma Storm and Lava Plume just in case if I want to chance the Magma Storm so I can get a couple of nice chip hits against something and keep it in, or Lava Plume to hopefully get the burn on something. I am running Earth Power over Scorching Sand specifically if I want to use it against the Gouging Fire. It's not going to be burned because it's a fire type, so there's that as well. Back 216 HP, 124 special attack, modest nature, and 120 speed, and that is just speed creep. I think Jolly or Adamant max speed, King Gambit, and Azumarill as well, just so we don't get hit by that, which is also good if King Gambit wants to do something into us like a Sucker Punch or SD. We can substitute and avoid that, which is really nice. Basically, we need to keep the Air Balloon up to go against those two Mons. Lando is also good as well, because Lando can't really touch us all too well. We can hit it hard with a Magma Storm or a Lava Plume. It deals with Registeel quite nicely. It deals with Raichu pretty decently. We could take a Surf as long as it's not nasty plotted, so that's pretty decent as well. For Bombi, we could deal with. Arboliva, we can deal with, and has a lot of different options. I didn't think to run a Steel type move because honestly, Steel moves don't look good into Tony's team at all, and just thought might as well run the double Fire type stab to basically get different bonuses off of each move. Next up, we got Soul Ruka, our Polisan, with Pasho Berry, Water Compassion for the ability, with Earth Power, Chilling Water, Stealth Rocks, and Shore Up, 216 HP, Max Defense, Bold Nature, and 40 Speed, and that's the Speed Creep, non-Invest Speed Arboliva. This is to be our physically defensive Pokemon against, like, Physical Landorus, Gouging Fire, a non-Dark type using King Gambit, because that's a problem. We don't take a Sucker Punch, or we don't take a powered-up Katao Cleave that great, if I'm being completely honest, and we don't eat up any moves from Tentacruel. We can eat up a move from Azumarill with Pasho Berry and Water Compaction, which is super nice, but if it Billy Drums, that's a huge issue against us. I thought no use bringing a Ghost type move, so in case Mesprit comes in, we really can't hit it all too much, but it can't really hit us all too much unless it wants to, unless it's a more like offensive set. But yeah, if I can get Stealth Rocks up, because it's going to be our only hazard setter of the game, it's really, really useful. But I mean, again, like I said, we do have to be careful with the Tentacruel because it is going to come against us, but it is a spin blocker, so it's a 50-50 matchup between Tony. Has a lot of 50-50s with it, which I found with a lot of different matchups lately. It's what it is. Short to get some recovery up, Chilling Water if the King Gambit or the Gouging Fire or the Lando wants to come in, and I can lower its attack. And this is the only move to hit Landorus with Palosan, so which is pretty decent. And Earth Power, kind of same range as I talked about before, but stab as well. Next up, we got Hikaru, our Samurott Hisui, Clear Amulet for the item. We got Sharpness with Razor Shell, Brick Break, Aqua Jet, and Sword Stance, 40 HP, max attack, and 216 Jolly Nature, and that is just speed creep. Timid max speed, Mesprit if it wants to be more offensive. Clear Amulet prevents us from our speed decrease in case if he brings Sticky Webs, and also Intimidate decreases our attack if Lando comes in, if he does bring Lando, so we do avoid those, which is fantastic. We got Sword Stance to set up on something. Maybe, like, originally I had Sucker Punch over Aqua Jet. I thought maybe if I can get some more reliant damage if I'm set up against like the Gouging Fire, the King Gambit, or the Landorus, that'd be great, since the latter two just straight up outspeeds me, and I don't have to worry about Sucker Punch 50/50s with that. It did work in some mocks, didn't work in others, but I thought I might as well have it at least for some priority, which is nice. Razor Shell, which is also good. If it's especially +2, I can hit a lot of different things on his team, even though if they resist a water type move. 50% chance of lowering their defense by 1 as well. And Brick Break. Brick Break is just to basically hit Registeel and Arboliva and potentially break screens, because he's got a lot of potential screens user on his team. I originally had Drill Run. Brick Break looks a lot better, and it has the chance to break screens, which is definitely nice as well. But yeah, hopefully we can set this thing up or get a cheeky kill if something that is chipped down, and then get a Sword Stance off, and then hopefully get some decent damage in or revenge kill something. Next up, we got Asuka, our Ogerpon, with Focus Sash, Defiant, Counter, Stomping Tantrum, Knockoff, and Spiky Shield. Max HP, Max Speed, Jolly Nature, 2 Speed Tie, Timid, Max Speed, Raichu, and the rest 4 EVs into attack. This is just a oh shit button against a setup Gouging Fire or a setup King Gambit. If they're set up with SD, or more prominently if Gouging Fire is looking super scary and he doesn't have any rocks up, then I could come in, max HP with Focus Sash Ogerpon. He hits me with like a Flare Blitz or Heat Crash or Dragon Claw. He's like +1, +2. I live the hit, I counter, it's dead. That's great. Knockoff to get rid of item. Stomping Tantrum if some of these moves fail, like Spiky Shield fails or counter fails on something, and something's in it and is super effective against it, so like Tentacruel or Registeel or Gouging Fire, for example, I can hit it and yeah, counter counter. In case if like something else can potentially, like if Azumarill has like Ice Spinner and it does a good amount of damage, I can for sure kill it as well. For sure, I'll take that chance, but I mostly just want to use this as a get out of jail card against the Gouging Fire, the King Gambit, if both of them are really set up. I can't touch the Azumarill because it could run Sap Sipper against me. I did go against Azumarill previously for week 2 when Bope had it, but then Bope dropped it and then Tony picked it up, so this is basically our second time going up against it. And it could be a lot of things. Azumarill is quite a problem. I don't have a lot to work against it. I mean, I could have brought Quillfish or Thundurus, but both of them have their downsides as well to the rest of his team. I think this is probably the best 6 Pokemon I can bring against Tony, but I don't have a lot of good options, so hopefully this works. We do have to be careful with hazards on his end, like setting up like Stealth Rocks. I'm not worried about spikes and stuff all too much. Sticky Webs I can deal with, because especially if Ogerpon comes in, I get the attack boost if I get hit by Sticky Webs, so that's another thing too. But yeah, I mean, we'll see how this goes. We just have to be careful with rocks. Next up, we got Camarla on Meloetta, Rock and Choice Specs, Ring Grace with Side Shock, Hyper Voice, U-Turn, and Trick. 80 HP, max special attack, and 176 Timid Nature, and that is to outspeed Timid, max speed Mesprit once again. Choice Specs really boost Side Shock and Hyper Voice. Side Shock literally just for the Tentacruel, because we can Oko it, which is awesome. U-Turn for Momentum. Hyper Voice basically hits everything on his team. Pretty consistent damage beside the Registeel and the King Gambit if it before it Terras. Trick, if we can trick something like the King Gambit or the Gouging Fire, or like the Registeel, for example, awesome. That's great. They're forced into Choice Specs, an item that won't really help them all too much. It's, you know, if we can get like a Life Orb back or like Leftovers back, fantastic. It's basically caused a bit of shenanigans. A very similar set to last week, how I ran it with the Choice Scarf, but instead we're going to run it with Choice Specs just to get a little bit more damage out of it. I was originally thinking maybe doing a Pirouette form, but Meloetta struggles with a 4 move slot syndrome, especially since Relixon takes up a slot to transform. But hopefully this works out. It does out a lot of good damage. If I can get a few hits in and chip damage with Hyper Voice, and something else can take the revenge kills or, you know, take out the rest of Pokemon later on, fantastic. But hopefully we get that some of these trick shenanigans work out. Last but not least, we got Elia Dragunov, our Northern, Choice Scarf, Frisk with Draco Meteor, Flamethrower, Defog, and Deturn, 104 HP, max special attack, and 152 Timid Nature, and that is just speed creep with Choice Scarf, Timid, max speed, Choice Scarf, Raichu, just in case. Originally, I was modest with less speed, and a Choice Scarf Raichu managed to outspeed me just in case, so there we go. Also, we're able to outspeed a Gouging Fire if it's +1, so if that's the case, we can come in with Choice Scarf, Draco Meteor. If we hit, I hope to God we hit, because we missed everything last time. Last game was like the worst luck I've ever had, but we're moving past that. Flamethrower, mostly just for like the Registeel, the Rabombi, because I'm not OHKOing the Rabombi with Hurricane or any other super effective move against it, especially if it has like Focus Sash. So there's that as well, and it allows us to hit Arboliva as well. U-turn for Momentum, and I'm forced to run Defog, unfortunately, so Scarf Defog is not really the best thing in mind for sure, but if I need to get rocks out, especially to help against Focus Sash Ogerpon, then I'll have to make the sacrifice, unfortunately. But, you know, if it's something like a Azumarill comes in, I really can't touch it, which is unfortunate, so I'm really hoping he doesn't bring the Azumarill, and if he does bring the Azumarill, then I'll have to find ways to deal with it, unfortunately. But yeah, that's gonna be the team. Hopefully we have a good battle, because Tony's one of my good friends. I want a nice, super epic battle with Tony, and hopefully I get a W, and I'm sorry, Tony, if that's the case, and if you win, then congrats to you, because I think the way things looking, unfortunately, we're not going to make playoffs, which sucks, because I really want to do better this season, since I think I went like 3-5 last season. I really didn't do that well, and I'm really not doing well, just not having the best of luck, I guess. And I'm trying to mock a lot more often in practice, but unfortunately, you know, it's just not really paying off as much as I want. But you know what? We move on. It is what it is. Good luck. Have fun, Tony. Hopefully you guys enjoy this team preview. And for those who watched, but hopefully you guys enjoy the battle. Let's go Torracats, and thank you for watching.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
Hello?
The Draco miss is super unfortunate. Ugh. Super unfortunate. If it's not max HP, let's say how offensive it is. Oh, these para has been so bad. Does fade. Okay, hopefully it's not don't have an 8 HP. Oh my god. We live this. No, we don't. And you know, okay, well, hopefully we hit it with Ivy. Come on. Come on, Ogerpon, please. Oh, you know what? Just keep adding it to the pile at this point. All right, here we go. BBR D-League Week 5 up against Tony, my boy. Second time I think we've gone against Tony, I want to say. Not a great team to go into, if I'm being completely honest. If he starts off a Azumarill, that sucks. If he starts off Rabombi, I mean, that's also a thing too. I think if he's offensive, I do live one Moonblast, I want to say. Rabombi can come in, really fuck with things. Huh. I might lead Heatran, because if he wants to send something in, then I have Balloon, and then maybe work with... Because if I start Noivern, that sucks. If he starts Azu, okay. Starts Rabombi, that's a thing too. I think I'm okay going... No, if he goes Azu or Tentacruel, that sucks. Any other four would be fine. So let's just bank off that. Let's bank off that. Good luck, have fun, Tony, my boy. Brother from another mother. Let's get this going. Good luck, have fun. Let's see who comes out with AW.
What the dog doing?
Lando. I'm gonna sub. I think if it U-turns...
What the hell?
Even with Air Balloon? Just hold on. I need to search this up. Pokemon. Oh, it is also affected by gravity. Okay, that sucks. Very good brain on his part. I am gonna Magma Storm and hopefully I hit. Sandsear Storm. Okay. That does suck that it goes through it. But if we can hit this Magma Storm, that's excellent. Because we still have Air Balloon. Ah! Oh, it pops it. That's crazy. Okay, so our balloon's gone, so that's not great. It can't U-turn on us. I think we're good to go to U. It should be trapped. Go to Palo Sand. It's got like crunch and stuff. That was hurt. If he Earthquakes, we're gonna see how offensive he is. Sandsear Storm. Holy shit, that does so much. Is that a crit? That just did that much? Oh my god. Sandsear Storm. Is that special? Hold on. Hold on. Oh, it's special. Shit. I don't know why I didn't. Yeah, that was bad play. I could have gone to Noivern. Yeah, that was dumb of me. I didn't know Sandsear Storm was special. I could have gone to Noivern and completely negate that. Oh no. Oh no! What happened? Oh god. Hold on, folks. Hold on. We are back. Easily recreated everything, so that's okay. In this case, I'm gonna do probably Carmella, because actually, hold on, let me check speeds again. Because I didn't go into a certain Pokemon, so he outspeeds me, he's offensive. So I'm kind of forced to go. How much does Ogerpon do to you? Knockoff should kill. So I'm gonna go Ogerpon. Yeah, it should kill, which is nice. Even though I don't have a lot of attack investment into it. Yeah, I had an inkling he'd bring special Lando. I didn't think about the gravity set at all. I actually had no idea Lando got gravity. I even used the Lando Incarnate, which, well, Palo's gone. No, yeah, Palo's gone, which is shitty.
What the dog doing?
A little bit, definitely gets like the gouging on us, but killed the Lando, so that's not the end of the world. And you know what? I can preserve this thing because there's no rocks. Unless he's got rocks on King Gambit, then that's an issue. This is good. This is good. Which means if that's the case, I don't have to defog at any point. It's great. Unless he's got screens, but I got Brick Break on Samurott to deal with the screens as well. He does not know what set this Ogerpon is, so that's great. I need to preserve this. Zoom roll. Terrible thing is I don't switch into this thing great at all, and it's a 50-50 on it. It's gonna be Sap Super or like Huge Power, for example. So a Zoom roll. Ice Spinner does like a lot to me. If I can OHKO this thing, that'd be great. I can deal with gouging with this still, which isn't the end of the world. I'm gonna Spiky Shield and see what he does.
$21.
Okay. Knock, eh? Knockoff doesn't kill. If he's super offensive, yeah, I'm stuck in a position here. I kind of want to keep this until he's like chipped down a little more. I need you. This Ozumro puts me in a terrible position. Terrible position. I will just keep trying to take a move. I died of liquidation. Oh, come on. Are you fucking serious? Okay, here we go. Third time's a charm. Oh, yeah, we're doing on straight up. I say third time's a charm. Technically the fourth, because at DC before we got to load in. So, okay. One of two things. Do that. Okay, we see it's got knockoff. Okay, so that's right. Knockoff again. So, two things. It could either possibly hit us with... well, actually, do we kill with counter at this point? Knockoff. It's out. 88%, because I haven't switched yet. I was debating on between the two. It has a chance, but I think I'm gonna... God, what do I need Heatran for? Rabombi is nice, and for King Gambit. I think I'm okay with swapping. Okay, So I'm not flame body. Okay, so this is brand new now. So that whole interaction was due. So we do switch off. Okay, now that Heatran is in, let's take a look at me with no item and how much that does. So knockoff did what? Knockoff did 8.2%. Okay, so he is not offensive at all. Knockoff does, I don't think he's even adamant. That's crazy. 8.2%. We don't do a whole lot to us. Earth power is probably a nice middle. I think we get I can't remember if we get energy ball or not. I'm gonna earth power to Tentacruel. That's perfect actually. With Shuka. Okay. Tentacruel is out. Does a surf straight up kill me? It probably does, I bet you. It's max special attack. It has to be like Life Orb or Modest to kill me. Otherwise, I don't, because it's got knockoff. I'm going to Earth Power again, and hopefully we live it. Actually, we do kill it, and we survive. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay. It's good they got it, which means his Rapid Spinner is now dead. That's fantastic. We are, what, 18%. Okay. Gouging. So gouging is in, which is fine. We're going to Earth Power again, because we got a failsafe in Ogerpon. If ED dances, that's fine. If he's set up, that's okay. Ogerpon is literally our failsafe for this thing. It's our sacrifice, because at this point, I'd rather use Ogerpon for the Gouging Fire than for anybody else. It's our get out of jail free card. It's what we need. Sacking Heatran here is completely fine. We don't have to worry about that. Okay, so straight up kills us. Bye. Okay, so this is where I'm going to send Ogerpon in. Actually, do I send that as just in case? Yeah, I do. And I'm going to Spiky Shield. Because if ED dances, he's going to click a move to kill me, and that's okay. I really hope this pays off. If he switches, that's unfortunate. Then that means, unfortunately, I have to switch in as well. He goes to Azumarill. Okay. More chip on the Azumarill would be great. I'm going to Spiky Shield, because I have no clean switch in, unfortunately. If it belly drums, that's really unfortunate. Okay. Well, it's good to know it's not really, it could be, what if it's AV? What if it's not AV? Because we still don't know what item it is. And we still don't know if it's like Sap Zipper or Huge Power. I need Ogerpon for gouging. I need it for gouging. Same with this motherfucker. I think it's okay if I switch to Samurott here. Having the clear amulet off is okay. He does kill me with a play rough, so I'm gonna Razor Shell actually to lower his defense. Hopefully. It's Rocky Helmet. Luring Voice. Wow. Okay. I need to chip this thing down. So yeah, I had nothing. And what's funny, Samurott literally has nothing to hit Azumarill. Like Azumarill straight up walls Samurott. I'm gonna Razor Shell again. Get him chipped down. Okay. So I die. So in this we can go to
I'm about to bust.
Carmella. And now that we know his item, he might... I wonder if he wants to sack this thing, because this thing still looks pretty good into Noivern. I might trick this thing, because I outspeed him and kill him. Hold on. Yeah, I outspeed him and kill him with anything. Okay, I think he's going to go into Gambit. So we're going to trick. Okay, and we got AV, so that's okay. And he's Terra Fairy, which does suck. I think I still need this thing. AV really doesn't really help me out. Okay, I got a U-turn. No, in case he suckers. I think I'm gonna U-turn. Okay. Oh, damn, this really sucks. I hope he sets up, because I can deal with gouging. He just has two fairy types now, which sucks. But I can kind of deal with them, both of them, with Carmella. So I think it's okay if I go to U. If he Swords Dances, that's perfect. He Cat-Tail Cleaves. That's unfortunate. Damn. I thought he had SD or something. Spiky. Okay. I'm gonna counter. I guess I Spiky Shield again. This is such a hard matchup, guys. Like this was impossible to really do well against, if I'm being honest. All my other options was so bad. It sucks. I think I have no use for this thing anymore. I have to sack it. I can Stomping because my move failed.
No, don't do it!
Hello?
Back to Ogre. Rabombi, that does suck. I'm gonna Terrasilize and then maybe knock off. Wow. Okay, so he is Scarfed. That does stink. Although I am Assault Vest, so I can go this. He is Scarfed. I know that for sure. Only thing is, I can't trick anymore because it's AV. So that sucks. I think Hyper Voice is probably the best bet here. That does a whole lot. He's got HP for sure. Oh no, I don't have specs anymore. Assault Vest. Hyper Voice is still the best bet. So I'm gonna Hyper Voice. BD dances. That sucks. Yeah, I mean, he's faster than me, so I have to sack off this thing, or I have to hit it.
Fall.
So we're tied up, but I'm in a much worse position now that I know where Bombi is Scarfed, and he can just sucker punch me for free, which really does stink. He automatically wins. Yeah, unfortunate. So we are gonna fall to a Moon Blast.
I'm in danger.
We do see the Scarf, but we already know that. I think we do live one. We have a chance.
Nope.
GG. That's the game. It is what it is, and we're out of playoffs. So you know what? I didn't feel good into this battle at all, and yeah, I mean, I could have steered things around immediately by switching into Noivern. I didn't know Sandsteer Storm was a special type move. That's on me, and the gravity on his part was awesome. He played really good. If I didn't worry about the Sandsteer Storm, I could potentially won because having Palo Sand more to deal with the Azu a little better and the gouging, because I could take one Cat Out Cleave and then hit it with a Chilling Water or whatever and get my rocks up. That'd be great. But you know, it is what it is. Up against my boy Tony, we both played a very good game. Very good game. I could have played a little better there, but otherwise I think we both played our best. He brought a very good set at me, and it is what it is, and I had to go in Showdown. So we're gonna see how this looks like. It's a little bit different. But you know what? We had to do it. But GG's Tony. Good job. You got to win. We both now have the exact same record, and we're not making the playoffs. But hopefully we keep getting W's along the way. 4-4 would be great. If we could do 4-4, let's hope so, buddy. Let's hope so. But thank you guys for watching. Hopefully we can make this into a decent video. Torracats with another loss. That makes us 4 in a row right now, which is not great. So hopefully we pick at least one more up for the rest of the season. But thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you sticking around and tune in for the next battle.